to the Superkarts USA Fixie Wheels Pro Tour review programme, where we're taking a look back at some of the closest and most exciting racing from the season. There was racing across 8 different classes, with ages ranging from 7 to 60 years old, and it was all just an inch from the ground. We'll catch up with both the Tag Senior and S4 classes, but first we head back to Phoenix, Arizona for the opening round of the S1 class. Well, it was Rick Dreesen who claimed pole as the drivers headed out for the first race of the season. Belgian driver Dreesen and Americans Fritz Leisman and Billy Musgrave all want to get their championship off to a good start. We pick up the action with your commentator, Rob Howden.
We're going to the lights on board here with Fritz Leisman. Green, green, green. Lights out. And they rock it away. And the whole shot goes to Leisman. From the outside of the front row, he leaves Dreesen in his tracks and will come out at turn 11 and 12 with the lead early. Great start for the former S1 national champion out of Northern California, Fritz Leisman on the CRG. He sets the early pace. Of course, drivers stacking things up, coming through 3. There's a move to the inside. Hayek, I believe, trying to get to the inside of Musgrave. So aggressive racing early, but Musgrave able to hold up Hayek. Hayek, the factory driver for the Praga racing team, is over here looking to see if he can't win a Pro Tour Championship with Superkarts USA. Out front, though, it's the veteran Fritz Leisman setting the early pace. Burrell Art factory driver Rick Dreesen behind him. So the best of America head-to-head against the best in the world. There goes that move again for third. This time, Hayek able to make it stick as he puts the Praga right to the inside of Musgrave and muscles his way through in turn number 3. This is the Pro category, S1. Young drivers start with that Honda CR125 power plant in the S5 junior category. Go to S2 semi-pro, and once they're good enough, they apply for that A license to run with these guys. Pro S1. $1,000 up for grabs, and here is a move for the lead. Dreesen to the inside. Oh! Leisman shaking his head as he pushed up wide on the banking in Daytona. A banked right-hander, and a new leader appears at the front of the S1 field. Rick Dreesen in the PSL karting Burrell Art chassis. This guy is a talent. Great to have him as part of this year's Fixie Wheels Pro Tour. Just a couple more corners. We'll have our S1 winner, Aaron Likens, best flagman in karting, ladies and gentlemen, throwing the double blues. The blue wave flying for Rick Dreesen. Leisman was able to grab the whole shot, but it wasn't long before Dreesen found his way by, and it ended up being a 1.6 second advantage over Leisman. Musgrave on the podium as well. Colton Griffin, a well-deserved 4th. Patrick Hayek and Ron White cap off the top 6.
Well, Dreesen also won the second S1 race at Phoenix, which meant maximum points for his championship campaign, with America's Leisman and Musgrave already playing catch-up. The Tag Seniors may have no shifter, but they still provide plenty of action. The first race at Phoenix saw American Louis Pagano set the pace, despite the blistering heat.
Coming out at 11, over to 12, the winner in Tag Senior, the SKUSA Supernationals, Louis Pagano. He wins by almost a half second over Craig. Roger Ralston ends up 3rd, Philippe Dennis 4th.
But there was disappointment in race 2, with exhaust problems for Pagano, meaning the pressure was already on in the championship standings. The S4 karts got off to a great start in Phoenix, providing plenty of pure shifter action. It was Darren Elliott who topped the tables, first beating Jimmy McNeil to take the round 1 victory, and then also finishing ahead of Gian Cavacuti in round 2. Rounds 3 and 4 took over 250 of America's top karters to Newcastle Motorsports Park and the challenging 1-mile circuit. Tag Seniors came to Newcastle with a victory already clinched for both Louis Pagano and Oliver Askew, but it was Jesus Rios Jr. who took the round 3 pole.
Look at this field, 44 strong as they look to get the green, and they have it. They are racing. Rios comes to the right to try to set up for turn number 1. One driver gets shuffled off. Aggressive start further back, and of course, this is why you want to qualify well. You want to be up front. More contact with drivers backwards. Oh, and there goes Michael Geringer over top of the 56 of Billy McLaughlin. The driver to the right stalling. Oliver Askew, a winner in Phoenix. He will DNF here in round 3 at the Spring Nationals. Tough one for the PSL karting driver as Askew, a DNF here today. But up front, it is Jesus Rios Jr. looking good. He just tried to stay away from that opening lap chaos, and he did that. He is your leader early on here in Tag Senior. Drivers work their way out of that double right-hand turn 6 and 7 over to turn 8 here, and driver getting aggressive in the back is Jarsakrak. He goes to the inside of Myers, but Christian Brooks, the freshman Tag Senior driver, takes full advantage of it, and he'll go up a spot. Here's a shot of that opening lap incident, the replay of Michael Geringer driving up and over top of the 56 of Billy McLaughlin. Rios, McCusker, and now A.J. Myers back to third. And McCusker on that deadly cart for Kart Sport North America has not given up whatsoever. He's shown great patience as there's round 1 winner Louis Pagano in national number 2 trying to fight his way back into the hunt. And here comes McCusker to the inside. Book it. McCusker in 11. A great move to the bottom of the racetrack to find his way by. So a new leader for the first time in this main event. McCusker's looking for some help. They'll work their way back up here into 15. And look at Rios showing patience. Here's the replay. Down the inside comes McCusker. You own the apex, you own the corner. But you know that Jesus Rios wants this victory for John Martin and iCart. It will be so important for this American chassis manufacturer to score a win. Here comes Rios. Coming to the inside. Book it. He's through in turn number 15. A.J. Myers and Brandon Jarsakrak look to fight it out as well. They're going to roll themselves down here to start-finish. He's able to hold them off in turn number 1 again. So Rios flexing his muscle. Here's that replay. Just as McCusker owned the apex, look at Rios do the same thing. Down to the bottom, get the car to rotate right at the apex and back on the throttle. Textbook pass there for Rios as he goes back to the front, showing everyone that he wants to win this one. Track level view showing the speed of these Tag Senior drivers. Very impressive. 36 horsepower, all these drivers on the IAME X30 power plant. The foundation of Superkarts USA tag racing moving forward. Here comes Myers. He'll make a move to the inside of McCusker, so AJ realizes it's time to go. He can't challenge for the lead from third, so he moves that PCR into second. The number 28 looking good. Here's a good shot here on board again with Jordan Redland as he goes to work on Nick Landy. Little contact right there. But now it's time for Rios to put the laps in. Here comes Brandon Jarsakrak. He'll go to the inside of McCusker as well. Jarsakrak now into the third position. But this one's about Jesus Rios Jr. More contact. Two drivers getting together. Elliot Finlayson and Ben Stewart will end their days late in the race. But with enough of a gap, it looks to me like Rios may be in the position to do it. Myers is going to go on the defensive to hold off McCusker. But ladies and gentlemen, it's the red, white, and blue on top of the podium. A big victory for Jesus Rios Jr. and a major triumph for iCart Indianapolis. And John Martin, the American-made chassis, wins here on the Fixie Wheels Pro Tour. It's a half-a-second victory for Jesus Rios Jr. over A.J. Myers. Brandon Jarsakrak able to get to third. And an incredible run for T.J. Coyne as he gets up into fourth.
A double victory for Jesus Rios Jr. and the iCart chassis certainly proved to be a good day at the office. The S4 class came to Newcastle with Darren Elliott heading the championship tables, but a pole position for Jimmy McNeil certainly started to spice things up.
great start there for Jordan Musser. He'll file through turn number 8, go to turn 9. Here comes Cavacucci as well. Oh, a little bit of contact here. Jimmy McNeil, no, he's got this one. The 101, the driver. What a run today for Jimmy McNeil. He's the winner by 2.1 seconds over Musser. Elliott able to get by both Cavacucci and Jennings in the final lap.
McNeil took a double win at Newcastle, setting up for a spectacular finale to the season. Rick Dreesen came to Newcastle heading the S1 Championship, thanks to 2 wins last time out. But it was Czech driver Patrick Hajek who took the first race win, with American Billy Musgrave claiming the second victory. Things were really hotting up as the teams headed west to the Supernational Finals in Las Vegas. Welcome back to Supercars USA and the Fixie Wheels Pro Tour Supernationals, held in spectacular Las Vegas. This fantastic venue proved high stakes for all drivers, as this was where the championship titles were going to be decided.
And we are underway. Green, green, green.
I'm gonna give it hell. This could be straight.
It is tight out there. It's tough to pass. A lot more technical, you know, more double apex.
I'm gonna put it all. You're gonna see some action for darn. That's no doubt about that part.
The S4 class has been strong all year, and coming to Vegas, the championship is down to the wire between Americans Darren Elliott and Jimmy McNeil.
So Jimmy, coming into the weekend, the championship is pretty tight at the top and you're chasing Darian Elliott for that top spot. Do you think you can do it this weekend?
You know, we qualified towards the front, so we're kind of out of the chaos a little bit behind us. So as long as I can stay up there and keep my nose clean, I think we'll be fine.
Darren, great to see you this weekend. Coming into the weekend, you're the man with the target on his back as far as the championship's concerned. Are you feeling any pressure?
Feels like I have a target on my back. Yeah. Yes and no. I want to win this one, but it's going to be a difficult task right now. So, but you know, whatever. It's racing and give it our all. That's what we do.
So let's now go join your race commentator, Rob Howden.
McNeil just keeps getting better here in this S4 Master Stock Moto category, and it will be Mike Beeney on the pole alongside Rob Logan today. Mirko Mazzoni stepping things up here in Las Vegas, and the championship contender Jimmy McNeil currently in 4th. His primary contender Darren Elliott starting back in the 8th position. On board here now as we get set to go. Main event time. One driver getting a little bit of a jump further back, but we are underway and racing into 1. 25 of Mike Beeney getting a pretty solid hole shot off the line cleanly. And on board now here with our 2nd place driver, Rob Logan. So the initial battle underway. Good start for the S4 drivers. Here we are on board with Jordan Musser, national number 2, runner-up last year as he puts pressure on the 00 of Tim Ullman. Things just shaking out here early on for S4. And you know we're going to get a good little battle up front. So many great drivers in this field. Logan, though, has been strong all weekend. He wants to find a way to the front. You want to be the leader. He'll look to the inside. No, not enough. And Logan knows he's got a bunch of hungry lions behind him trying to come through, especially Jimmy McNeil, a guy who wants to get this Fixie Wheels Pro Tour Championship back on his resume. On board again with Logan in the CRG number 33. Here we are, the long run down the straightaway. Turn 12 to turn 1. Here comes Logan to the inside. Bucket. He's through. Logan to the front here on Super Sunday. What a great run here for Rob Logan, able to put Beeney back in position. And now Mike Beeney's going to have to start worrying about Jimmy McNeil. Here's a good onboard shot of that run. Out of turn 12, trying to get a good run out of the corner. Little bit of draft down to the bottom of the racetrack, deep on the brakes, get the car to rotate back, but look at Beeney. He's right on the outside. The M-Squared karting Tony Kart driver did not give up. but Logan had that inside position and was able to finish the pass over in turn number 2. I talked about watching out for this guy, and here he comes. Here's McNeil now to the inside. Book it! He gets the car to rotate right at corner apex, and now McNeil goes to second. Here's McNeil's father-in-law, Robert Marks, battling it out as well, going at it with the 161 of Mike Mantell. So great racing all the way through the field here in S4. Logan going to try to hold off McNeil. Can he get the job done? I don't know. I think McNeil is destined to win this one today. He'll go to the inside. Count it. He's through. New leader in S4. Logan had lots of open racetrack in front of him, and then bam! In comes McNeil. Gets that car to snap, rotate right at the apex. Back on the throttle, and he pulls away in that number 101. So McNeil came into this final round of the Fixie Wheels Pro Tour looking to score a championship. He knew he had to beat Darren Elliott if he was going to get the job done. Well, it looks like he has got it, and he has that title in the books. Checker flag going to fly. Your winner in S4, and your S4 champion for the Fixie Wheels Pro Tour, Jimmy McNeil. Rob Logan will roll up alongside. There's the respectful fist bump saying, hey, what a great race it was. And again, Jimmy McNeil wins the race and the championship over Rob Logan. Mirko Mazzoni ends up in 3rd, Bonner Moulton in 4th, Chris Jennings a solid run to 5th, and Mike Beanie starting on the pole and coming home in 6th.
Yeah, Jimmy, huge congratulations there. 2015 champion, a sunny day in Vegas and a great day for you.
Yeah, it was a great day, awesome week. I love Vegas. The track was fun. Can't wait to come back next year.
So a dominant race win for Jimmy McNeil there, and he gets to take the championship for the year as well.
Will be the first driver to the stripe.
A win for Johnny Edgar, but a tag cadet title for young Lachlan DiFrancesco. In the S2 class, Dario Capitano took the victory, while Carter Williams was crowned champ. In the S1 class, it was all action.
And Danny Formal looking to complete an amazing week here this year's Super Nationals. And here he is coming to the final corner, folks. The winner today in the S1 Pro Stock Moto, Danny Formal.
Well, Formal took the Vegas win, but it was Belgian Rick Dreesen who secured the Pro Tour S1 title. The Tag Senior class saw Louis Pagano take a fine victory at a Tag Senior Championship.
Pole sitter Petikoff down to the inside of the racetrack, trying to set up to get through turn number 1.
Tag Juniors were all drama as Arthur Leese took the win. While Brandon Lemke pipped David Malukas to the championship title. A win for Hunter Kelly and a Pro Tour title for Callum Smith in S5.
Jumping now into Tag Master, 30 years of age and older are the drivers in this tag category.
The Tag Master Championship honours went to Nick Tucker, but Kip Foster won on the day.
As he goes back-to-back in Las Vegas, wins last year and does it again here this year for Kart Sport North America.
The fastest drivers in the KZ2 class include Britain's Jordan Lennox, Belgium's Rick Dreesen, and 2014 Super Nationals winner, Italian Paolo De Conto.
I finished 7 in the first, 5 in the second one, so the speed is good, and we see for the final is long final, 25 laps, so it's possible everything.
So Rick, great to see you this weekend. You're racing in the S1 class, but you're also racing the KZ2 class. How do you see that one shaping up?
Yeah, it will be nice. Physically it will be tough because we come from here with a 9-hour difference, so I prepare myself physically the last 2 weeks.
I mean, it's hard to give 100% when you're doing 2 classes, because obviously it's kind of physically hard, but also hard back in the tent, being organised and prepared. But no, after how the heats have gone in the S1, I'm 100% focused on the KZ now.
These European spec machines are super fast shifters, provided plenty of close racing between the drivers.
The fixie wheels on board now with Bruna Kuna. And look, ladies and gentlemen, there he is, Jordan Lennox, out of this race already. Gary Carlton, he is through. Carlton through. On to the straightaway, ladies and gentlemen. Checker flag in the hands of our starter, Aaron Likens. Double black and white. Victory for Gary Carlton as he is triumphant here at the Supernationals in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the pure emotion of the young American driver to be able to win here once again.
This is the best race of my career, honestly, because we had a little bit of trials and tribulations in the heats, and we always fought back. And that's always shows the testament to the team, my mechanics, everyone at Formula K, Miami, everyone.
How about that KZ2 class win for Gary Carlton? Now a 2-time Supernationals winner. Boy, that's going to be some party for him tonight. From all of us here in Vegas, see ya.